I learned about this on stream and made fun of it for a little bit, but I didn't realize just how big of a story this had become, with people still talking about it and upset about it to this day. It's DC proudly announcing that they are making a Harley Quinn fart comic, which also apparently has a special variant that will be a scratch and sniff, so you can smell her flatulence firsthand. Though I haven't seen any confirmations from an official source about a scratch and sniff variant, though it does seem like a no-brainer layup. If you're already going to be making fart fetish comic, you might as well give it the olfactory capability so you can deliver the Methodist right to the nostrils, which I think is far more pathetic than buying an e-girl's bathwater. This is apparently supposed to be like an April Fool's joke that they're announcing many months before April, and it also comes out late March, not on April 1st, and it's also an April Fool's joke you're paying for. It also just so happens to be prime fetish material for those with a fart fetish, which may be few in number, but they are proud, and they do have money. And I did a little more digging today because I got thinking about it after I saw more people discussing it, and it really is so weird. But before diving into the Methodist of Harley's asshole, I'd like to let you all know that I am more accurate with predictions than Baba Vanga, because 6 years ago, I became aware of this genre of Harley Quinn fart porn. I made a piece of content covering it. I didn't foresee that DC would give their official stamp of approval and make it a licensed product of peddling Harley Quinn fart porn, but I saw the writing on the walls. Like all the great astronomers before me, I looked into the stars and I saw ass. And that ass was farting, and it was Harley Quinn the whole time. I knew something was coming. I just didn't know exactly what. But I saw the first snowball that has now been turned into an avalanche of Harley Quinn fart porn.
That jalapeno chili's talking back at me. I'll be stinking this place up soon enough.
No, you're bluffing. Jesus Christ, Harley, show some mercy. Gotham is doomed. Come on, goddammit, I'm ready. Play me a song on that rectum radio.
I'm the worst of the worst. Ooh, wow. My asshole's talking some serious shit right now.
Right.
Pay up, B-man. Gas ain't free.
As I mentioned in that video, I couldn't show any of the footage anymore because she does get nude, so it is bare butt cheeks spreading pink eye through the camera. But yeah, I was there with patient zero here. So I knew that this community existed. I just didn't think DC would ever try to directly appeal to it. But they are. So let's go into the upcoming Harley Quinn fart comic. We get a sizzler reel here, a little bit of hype up for the comic. This is the synopsis, more or less. I've been holding in all my very worst bits of bubble guts for the last 32 years. Jiminy Christmas. It's worse than I could have ever imagined. There really is no hope for Gotham. And it's all been leading up to this epic expulsion. Your nose will never be the same. You'll gag. You'll cry. You'll feel things you ain't never felt before. This fine publication is a celebration of all things past, present, and future. Sequential art's place in the annals of history is about to change with the release of Harley Quinn's Fartacular, silent but deadly. A comic that promises to have the highest concentration of gas per page, GPP, ever committed to print. Emphasis on committed, because everyone who worked on this comic is getting thrown into Dr. Fartley's home for no good gassy gals and guys. Read the comic that Abraham Lincoln called A Joy from Fart to Finish, moments before he died. Warning, we aren't kidding. If you're grossed out by farts, then this comic isn't for you. And that's perfectly okay, though I am judging you. Unless you want to put your feelings to the test, in which case this comic is for you. Proudly written by Joanne Starer, perhaps? I'm not quite sure how to say the last name. This is a real comic that's coming out. I've seen a lot of people saying that it's all baloney. Don't believe the lies. It's horseradish. There's no Harley Quinn fart comic. That's ludicrous. Well, it is real. This is actually coming out next year. And it's shaping up to be the most talked about 2025 comic release that we know of so far. And I think that's exactly what DC was looking for, is just a bunch of headlines, because this is This is just so over the top ridiculous that I'm sure they knew that people would generate buzz with this. But is that really buzz you want? It's just kind of embarrassing. Like, as a gag gift, if you released it on April 1st as like a post on Twitter or something, it would still be kind of cringe, but not nearly as bad as this, where it is like an actual publication, like a production you're putting money behind and selling. I don't know. I tend to agree with the people that think that this is just dumb, because it is. Like, I always appreciate really silly, over-the-top things, but this is just, it's gooner material. Yeah, you could obviously hide behind the shield of, no, it's clearly just a gag gift, it's a joke, you know? But it's also a fetish. Like, this isn't, the most popular fetish in the world, of course, but it is still one with a sizable community, and the proof is in the pudding. There is a whole genre of Harley Quinn fart porn, of which I have seen. I have peered into the abyss, the chocolate starfish abyss. So what you are making is a piece of official DC fetish slop. Which, if that's the direction you want to go, I mean, I'm not the CEO of your company, go hog wild, I guess, but it is weird. Harley Quinn breaking wind, Gooners busting nuts. So anyway, yeah, a bit odd. Wanted to talk about it briefly, that's it. See ya.